It's Dr. Melissa McCreary from TooMuchOnHerPlate.com, and we're talking strategies to stop overeating. Today, I want to talk about how to stop feeling like you've blown it, how you can leave that whole pattern of doing really well and then feeling like, it's all ruined and I have to start all over again, how to leave that pattern behind. That pattern of feeling like it's a good day or a bad day, you did really well or you were totally off track, that's actually perfectionism. Perfectionism, black and white thinking, all or nothing thinking. You're probably familiar with these things if you felt like you've been on a hamster wheel with overeating. In fact, perfectionism can be a major cause of overeating. Think about it. If you've experienced that pattern in your life, that pattern where it felt like you were doing really well and you were on track and you were having a good day or a good week, and then something happened and it felt like, I blew it, I ruined it, I shouldn't have eaten that. Now I have to start over tomorrow or next Monday or after the holidays. If you've experienced that pattern, what happens after that moment that you've blown it? I swear, if we could measure, if we had a way of collecting data on the amount of overeating that happens after somebody feels like they didn't get it perfect, that amount of overeating probably is far bigger than the amount of blowing it you ever did. So if you're ready to make peace with food and create freedom from overeating, it is time to ditch the perfectionism. Here's another place that gets really tangled up if you're struggling with perfectionism, and that's the idea of practicing and taking on new strategies and habits and getting better and better at them over time. See, with perfectionism, I've blown it, I need to start over. What happens is we get stuck in this same old rut where we're starting and we're working for a while and then it doesn't work and we feel like we go back to start and we start and do the same old thing again, and after a while it feels like a pattern where you're banging your head against a wall. If you take perfectionism and just put it over here for a while, you can do it differently. You can move from beating yourself up and being frustrated with yourself and feeling guilty because you feel like now it's all ruined, perfectionism, and you can move into the realm of curiosity and experimenting and learning from what doesn't go well. Because guess what? Nobody gets it perfect, and life doesn't remain perfect, and the stars don't stay aligned. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to blow it. You're going to eat stuff that you don't want to eat. And that can either feel like the beginning of this slippery slide where you have to go all the way back to start, and you know that cycle. Or if you have put perfectionism over here, you can change that whole cycle of events. Something doesn't go well. Life isn't perfect. You're not perfect. Your plan doesn't work. And instead of the perfectionism cycle, you go into a cycle of curiosity. You go into a cycle of experimenting. Okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from that? That strategy of coming home and not eating anything after dinner, it totally didn't work for me. What do I know about why it didn't work? What do I know about what would have worked better? What do I know about any ways that I might set myself up for more success if I try it again? How can I use curiosity? How can I learn from my mistakes? How can I learn from what goes well? Those are power tools, and those are key strategies for creating freedom from overeating, and they are worlds away from perfectionism. So my challenge for you today is to take a look at what's going on in your mind around your overeating. Take a look at patterns that look like perfectionism, black and white thinking, all or nothing thinking, right or wrong thinking, and ask yourself if you can put these over here for a while and you can experiment, be curious about doing it a little differently. Bring on board that curiosity and that experimentation and see how you can grow your freedom and peace with food. If you like this tip and you want more resources and strategies, be sure to subscribe to this channel and be sure to go to TooMuchOnHerPlate.com and take the free Hidden Hungers quiz. You'll find out what's driving your overeating and you'll get a customized report with your first action step.